The SS Eurydice, a doomed ship, the broken remains of an expedition gone wrong. The ship made port for England in May of 1901, but they never arrived at their destination. We arrived sometime later. Just how much later, we do not know. But the remains of the ship are decaying, and the wood is green with algae. The Eurydice has been at the bottom of the sea for a long time, and down in the depths, something has been growing. The Eurydice was chartered by Professor Crook to bring his discoveries from Singapore back to England. Crook and his party had discovered a previously uncharted island, and what they found there was the remains of a long-dead civilization. They quickly gathered the relics of this ancient people and made their way home to England, with a cargo hold full of their discoveries. Strange stone cubes, trinkets from the long-gone people, and a large crate whose contents were known only to Professor Crook. But as we know, the Eurydice never arrived at its destination. A strange power was at work, taking hold of the crew and morphing the ship to its own will. From the accounts of the other passengers, the transformation began almost immediately, with the furtive Professor Crook either complicit or in charge of what was taking the ship. From Isaac's letter. Dearest Alice, this boat is infected, plagued by something. It was brought back in one of those crates from the island they visited, I'm sure of it. I've been unable to convince the captain to turn around. He says the decision falls on Crook. Lucky for the bastard, I haven't been able to find him. I keep getting lost below deck. I'm struggling to find my way back up to the top level. It's like the boat is alive, trying to force the most difficult path. I hope I do not become trapped. I will find out what is in that crate. Your faithful husband, Isaac. As the ship pressed on, past the coast of Burma, the physical and mental condition of the crew became worse and worse. We find that it was not the professor, but his assistant Tom who unwittingly unsealed the darkness that had taken hold of the ship. The men began to change, slowly exuding a tar-like substance until their bodies became immobilized and they died. With the last of their strength, the two passengers, Beatrice and Isaac, hatched a plan to prevent whatever had consumed the ship from spreading to the mainland. Isaac would overheat the boilers, causing them to explode and scuttle the ship. But this is not the end of the tale. As we explore the wreck, we find the transformed remains of the crew and experience the spreading darkness for ourselves. As we read through the diaries of the passengers and the crew, we learn that the darkness that has taken the ship was once sealed and can be sealed again for a price. Taking inspiration from Isaac and Beatrice, we set out to finish what they started before the darkness spreads all the way to land. We complete the totem that seals the darkness, becoming a man made of stone and light, standing forever in place to keep the darkness at bay.